What is up, YouTube? So I was gonna do a riding video, but like I've noticed that a lot of the riding videos I do don't get that much attention. I get more attention from just bullshitting and talking. So I don't know. The update on this guy is the oil's good now. I've ridden it for, a couple times in the last week or so. Oil's still nice and clean. It's not all dirty looking like it was before. As far as coolant, for some reason we keep on overheating. Even when I run the fan all the time, I got to hook to a switch. But I mean, it's not as bad. I think what possibly might have happened is when I replaced the head gasket on here, is that the new one that I ordered when it came in, they kind of folded the package in half because it came in a flat package and stuck it in the mailbox. So I think there might be a crease on the inner part of the gasket because it's 3 layers. I wasn't really looking for that when I took it apart. But the worst is that it loses maybe, I don't know, I'd say 1 to 2 cups of coolant when I ride it. So, I mean, I guess it's not the biggest of deals. I can add coolant here and there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it all apart this winter and completely go through it all the way down to like the trans and everything. Downshifting to first gear and going into reverse. Only first and reverse give me problems. And when I changed the oil that one time, that starter clutch bolt came out. And sometimes when I take my toe and push the shifter to the side just a little bit and push down, it clicks right into gear. So I'm wondering if maybe something got bent from that starter clutch bolt. So I'm going to tear it apart this winter. And then we're going to go through and make sure everything's all good. I think we're going to keep it. I thought about selling it, but I don't know. She's running good now, with the exception of sometimes spitting a little coolant out. The new radiator caps seem to help out a lot with the spewing coolant. So there's that. I've been kind of beating on it, but like taking it easy a little bit here and there. Just trying to make sure everything's all good. We've had a couple stalls for no apparent reason. I did tighten the chain on it. The chain on it was loose. Like I could hear it slapping around when I was hitting bumps. So I went by the book and I tightened it up to spec. And like when you let it down, it's really tight. That's what it seems. But that's what the book says to tighten it to. So that's what I did. So when you jack up the body, let the swing arm hang, and tension the chain to where there's some play in it, and then you let it back down. So that's what I did, and it's between the 35 and 45 millimeters that it's supposed to be of play when it's jacked up. So hopefully that's good. I did notice one thing, that it started running a lot better when I tightened the chain up. As far as like performance, going slow, before it would like lurch or jump forward when you would just kind of let it idle and ride. And I think that had to do with the slack in the chain. The manual also said not to leave too much slack in the chain because it can cause damage to the motor. Apparently when I was reading it first, I thought it said something about over tightening it. It said over slacking. I read it wrong a couple of times, but then we got it correct. I think we're getting her dialed in. I like it. I like forgetting on it, but then like I think I'm getting that getting on it phase out of my system, because like now I just kind of like to ride it. Just kind of putz around and drive up to the mailbox, cruise around a little bit, the going fast thing. I mean, I'll play around on a little bit here and there, but for the most part, I just want to cruise, So I don't know. It's starting to grow on me, kinda. But we're just sitting out here in the woods. I got the old hammock, the old camping hammock or banana hammock, whatever you call it, hung up. Just kicking back. Still gonna do my giveaway. Gotta get them subscribers though. People keep subscribing and then unsubscribing like I'm kidding or something, but I don't know. We got the views. We just gotta get the subscribers. So, I really don't plan on doing much else to this, except for one thing I am going to do is I'm possibly going to do it today. I was just thinking about it. That's kind of why I started a video. Was I want to weld together. I'm going to take this bumper off of here. And I'm going to use the... Fucking mosquitoes are coming out all of a sudden. I'm going to use the mount that this bumper's on. I'm going to cut the bars off the front. And I'm going to weld together. I got some square tubing down there, some 2x2 square tubing. I'm gonna weld something together for the front, but I was just thinking that, like, if I go trail riding, like, I'd like to be able to take some stuff with me. So almost fabricate like a front compartment there within the bumper, just to be able to put some stuff if I'm just trail riding. Maybe with the lid to close down. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe put an extra fuel can in there, or just something stupid. I don't know, toe strap. I've got some expanded steel that I bought from my other trailer that I'm not going to use for that anymore. That I can build a box. Nothing too major. Maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll expand this box area right here where it's kind of boxed out. I don't know yet. Just open this area up a little bit more over here, bring it up here, and just put like a little front box, you know, maybe 12 inches deep by 12 inches wide by 6 inches forward. Just a little area to put stuff, and then some square tubing across the front, and then mount my lights. I got 2 lights, they're 24,000 lumens. My plan is to kind of mount on an angle like that way, an angle like that way, and the beams will meet in the middle. But then it'll give me a 180-degree view while I'm riding. I gotta put the, I don't remember what the hell they called that piece on there. I think it was the grill or something, or the hood. They called it the hood. I gotta put the hood back on there. Been trying to figure out the overheating issue and the spewing coolant issue, but I think I'm just gonna order a new head gasket and replace it. It takes about an hour and a half for me to tear down the top end, and actually, that was an hour and a half to tear it down to the case, pull the piston out and everything. I only got to take the cover and the head off and redo that, but that still consists of pulling the timing chain and stuff, so I got to pull the side cover. So I'm going to wait till next oil change. I'm going to do that. Get a new head gasket, stick it in there. Possibly the old head gasket's still good. Possibly stick that in there, see if it fixes it, because the consensus from the Raptor 660 groups is that they believe that the reason that it's spewing coolant is because there's combustion gas getting around the head gasket and pushing into the coolant system and pressurizing the coolant system, in turn pushing coolant out the overflow. So, I don't know. I just wanted to update you guys. Just chilling out here in the woods, enjoying. Going to pick up a new truck and a piece of equipment Monday, hopefully. So, until next time, keep it classy.